Hello people and welcome back to another video. Don't forget to subscribe and like. The War Within is about to drop Thursday, so I'm going to make a little tier list on the easiest classes to play as DPS. Just for people that are just jumping into the War Within, never played World of Warcraft before and want to know who's the big hitters with the easiest rotation. Let's get into it. Just want to plug my Twitch. Twitch.tv/SleepyJoeGaming. We are a World of Warcraft streamer. We do play SOD World of Warcraft Retail. Please go give me a follow on Twitch. We do go live every Monday, Wednesday and Sunday at 7 PM BST or GMT. So we all know, top of the list, it's going to be Beast Mastery Hunter. We all know Hunters are easy to play. They're ranged. They've not really got much rotation on them. It's literally a button smash. They are the easiest to play, and I think one of the most enjoyable to play. I don't know if don't shoot me because that's because they're easy, or if they're just enjoyable with the pets and the mechanics and everything like that. But next we've got Augmentation Evoker, which we're gonna put easy because it's not really the best DPS spec, but it is the best spec to help buff DPS, and it has an easy rotation, easy to jump in, easy to play, not too heavy on like being the best DPS or anything like that. It's more of a support role, but still it is easy to play. Its rotation involves straightforward buffing of allies and using a few key abilities like Ebonite and Breath of Eons. While not as brain dead as the BM Hunter, it still provides a smooth learning curve for new players. Next we have Destruction Warlock. Slightly easier than its Warlock counterparts. The rotation focuses on maintaining Immolate and casting Chaos Bolt. It's basically just like that and Incinerate. The new talents haven't like complicated anything too much. The rotation's easy. The damage is insane as well. It's just an all-round easy build, and probably one of the top that I would put as the most easy. Bear in mind this is range, people. We're only doing range at the start. Next we have, this is another easy one. Everybody knows Frost Mage. Everybody knows Frost Mage is an easy. Its rotation is like very predictable, revolving around just Frostbolt, Ice Lance, Frozen Orb, then you run, then you freeze, and you know, vice versa. It's very easy. I would say it's borderline easiest, but because of Beast Mastery is so easy that we're not going to put it there. Next we have Balance Druid. Now Balance Druid I'm going to put as difficult because depending on your procs, this is not a really difficult one to play, but it is less difficult than the utilities that you have with the other classes, and the damage output as well is slightly lower depending on what happens with like your dots and stuff like that. You've got to maintain like multiple dots on them. You've got to like manage Eclipse. It's just a bit more with the management side of things with the Balance Druid, and obviously not too great for like obviously new players. A good one to get, but not like the best. So next, obviously difficult wise, Fire Mage. It's easy to understand but harder to master. The rotation involves maintaining consistent damage through Fireball, Pyroblast and Combustion windows. Yeah, it's just maintain again. The more you have to maintain, the difficult the class gets. And obviously the last one. Next we have Arcane Mage. It's still a very complex DPS spec. The managing mana is crucial. The cooldowns and the arcane charges. Mechanic requires a high level of awareness and planning. Like I say again, rotation and management, it still fits into the hardest one. Next we've got Demonology Warlock. Complexity compared to Affliction and Destruction. Managing demons and their abilities while maintaining your primary rotation. Same again, it's very hard. Not very hard, but a bit more difficult than obviously the simple rotations. Next we've got Marksman Hunter. Again, it is very straightforward, but can be very complex with AOE AoE situations, managing cooldowns and the timing of abilities. Little trick shot and fire, rapid fires adds a layer of strategy. Next we have, now we're going to go on to hardest. Hardest for me is Elemental Shaman. The rotation is insane. I never know what to click as Elemental Shaman. Never ever know what to click. It's a very difficult rotation spec. I would say it's one of the hardest. It requires juggling multiple buffs, procs, elemental spells while adapting to different fight scenarios. It's a very hard and complex fight when you're an Elemental Shaman. Next, and the final one we actually are going to do is on the range, is Shadow Priest. So Shadow Priest has been like simplified a little bit over the years. It's still very complex due to procs again. You've got to keep your dots constantly up. Now your crash, mine crash, is on a target instead of actually you aim it, which is abysmal in the War Within. I don't like it whatsoever because it can miss targets. You can't like evaluate where they're going to go. If the tank pulls them and you've already engaged the mine crash, you're missing it. And if that misses, it's crucial damage that you're missing. It is a hard one to play, especially in the War Within. And that's it people, for the ranged. I'm going to do another video coming out tomorrow for the melee DPS. Please do like and subscribe, and make sure you look out for the melee video, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you very much.